in the family will essentially be wiped out.
All those years that I've worked and that Bill has worked, it's going to be for nothing. We're going to lose everything that we have. All you feel is hopelessness. You don't feel like there's any way that you can get out of this, that you're stuck. This isn't fair. This should not be happening in the United States.
The thought that my employees, members of my work family, are susceptible to this challenge from medical cost is not acceptable to me. It should not be acceptable to any employer in the United States.
My father, late in his life, was an over-the-road truck driver. He had some modest success and kind of went from one truck that he drove himself, buying a second and third truck, and ultimately having a couple of employees that drove for him. He had achieved, in some very modest and small way, late in his life, the success that I think he always had dreamed of. Unfortunately, he suffered a kind of catastrophic truck accident where his truck actually flipped over a guardrail and landed on the highway beneath him. I will never forget being there when he woke up in the ICU, and his immediate reaction was to try to rip the lines out of him and get out of there. And I said, you know, Dad, it's okay, you're in the hospital and you're in the ICU, it's gonna be all right. And he said to me, no, you don't understand. He said, I can't afford this. I gotta get out of here. And it bankrupted his company. So the two folks he had working for him didn't have a job anymore. Doing all the right things, playing by the rules, working hard was all eliminated like that with one accident. And I never forget kind of what it did to him. It kind of broke his spirit, quite honestly, and he was never really the same man after that.
Every employer I know, and I'm talking about small to medium guys mostly, they dread the next hike in their insurance rate.